Hey guys, we're going to be doing our chocolate dessert today for our Christmas, our trio of Christmas meals that we did. And the dessert that we're doing today, we're going to be doing a bitter chocolate pot with vanilla mascarpone and chocolate dipped cherries. So cherries are well into the season here in Australia, and they're looking fantastic at the moment. The dessert itself is very easy to make, but wonderfully decadent and very appropriate for Christmas, so it's sure to be a real winner. And I really hope you guys give this one a go. As I said before, it's very easy, so stick with me. We're going to have a bit of fun, and if anyone does give this a go, please let me know how you went, and I'd be very keen to know. Very easy to do, so let's get started. Like I said before, this is a very simple recipe. There's just 5 basic ingredients. Starting off with the chocolate, I've got 500 grams of bitter chocolate buttons. I've got 200 mils of full cream milk. I've got 400 mils of double thick cream. I've got 3 free range eggs. And I've got vanilla. Vanilla bean extract is fine. If you haven't got anything, that's fine as well. If you wanted to add just a little bit of alcohol to this, that's fine as well. Just not too much, because it's going to affect the consistency of your product. So with these ingredients, we'll basically put that over a double boiler. We'll melt it. These two over here, they go in a pot and they go to the boil. We'll whisk the eggs, and then we'll add the hot dairy to the eggs. To that we add the vanilla. Those 3 then go into the chocolate. So I've got the chocolate now in a bain, which is a large saucepan, which I've got about 2 inches of water in, which is coming to the boil. In that I've got my chocolate, which is slowly melting. Now behind that, over the heat, I've got my milk and cream mixture, which is slowly coming to the boil. So I've got my 3 eggs. To that I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Now the salt helps to break down the albumin, the egg white, and it also helps to bring out the flavour of the chocolate. I'm adding just a drop of vanilla extract, and I've just beat the eggs a little. I don't want to incorporate any air into it, because I'd like my chocolate pot to be nice and smooth. Okay, so we've got our warm milk over here, and our eggs with vanilla, and just a very small pinch of salt. So it's very important now, when you add the milk, if you add the milk and it's too hot to the eggs, you're going to scramble the eggs. If you add the eggs to the milk, again, you're going to scramble the eggs. So what I do is add just a little bit of the milk to the eggs to bring the temperature of the eggs up, and then I add the whole lot in. Right, now that our chocolate's melted, the chocolate and your milk, egg and cream mixture will more or less be the same temperature. Now you add the 2 of them together, but you need to pass the milk, egg and cream mixture through a sieve. So as you can see, my chocolate's melted. And now we add the 2 together. I'll now pour this mixture into a ramekin, and take it about 3/4. Now in the meantime, I've preheated an oven to 180 degrees Celsius. I'll take that ramekin, put it on a tray in the oven, and here's the important part: you switch the oven off with the door closed. Leave it switched off for about 30 to 45 minutes, and it's very important that the oven stays off. Now with the oven off, that will eventually set after 30 to 45 minutes, and then you transfer it to the fridge. Now these are our gorgeous cherries, which I'm dipping in, again, melted dark chocolate, just as you can see, 3/4, and just letting it sit on the plate so it can set. That's almost a dessert in itself. So we're just letting it sit on the plate, letting it set while we wait for our chocolate pots to set in the oven. In the meantime, we'll get the mascarpone done as well. As you can see, we've got a little bit of dark chocolate left over, so I don't want it to go to waste. So I'll just do with a teaspoon of dark chocolate. I'll just smudge it and I'll make little chocolate teardrops. Now that gets transferred onto a sheet to give it stability. Ideally, put that in the freezer. If you don't have space in the freezer, put it in the fridge for at least an hour till it sets properly. And just be careful when you handle it. If your hands are warm, the chocolate's going to melt, so you'll need to be quick. So I'm going to put this in the freezer now. So our chocolate pots have come out the oven now. As you can see, I've done a couple of different variations on the ramekin. That's the one we did earlier. Did a couple of different variations so I could give you a few ideas on what you could use. I really like this one in a wine glass, which leaves it open for really good presentation, so that's nice. I've done it in Japanese green tea cups, the standard ramekin, and then the square ramekin that we did earlier. Now what I'll do is I'll just get one to show you. As you can see, it's fairly well set. It's not moving much at all, but that needs to sit now in the fridge for about an hour to an hour and a half to set properly. For my vanilla mascarpone, I've got mascarpone, icing sugar, and vanilla bean extract. So start by getting my mascarpone into the bowl. Add my icing sugar. Now the mascarpone, you've got to be very gentle with it, depending on the fat content. If the fat content is quite high, which I find usually happens in winter, the more you stir it, the more the chances are that it'll return to butter. So be very gentle with it. I'll just add 1 drop of vanilla to that, and just give a couple of stirs, and that's it. I'm not going to stir it anymore. We'll leave it at that. Right, so it's been an hour now. Our chocolate pot has cooled, and basically I've just placed my container on a bamboo leaf for presentation, and now I'll start off by using a hot teaspoon, just getting a quenelle of that vanilla mascarpone. So we'll sit that on top first, then on top of that I'm placing my chocolate shard, to the side of that a cherry. Let's put 2, just because we can. And there we go. So the bitter chocolate pot with vanilla mascarpone and chocolate dipped cherries. Hey guys, I just want to wish you all a very happy Christmas. All the best for 2012. Thank you to everyone that subscribed to me over the past year. We've only been on YouTube now for less than 9 months, and it's just been phenomenal, the feedback that we've gotten, so we're really happy, and we just wish you all the best. And for everyone that's got a YouTube account up there, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and keep the videos coming. See ya.